All right, what's going on, everybody? Chrissy back with another video. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Um, yeah, here it is, finally. Um, my review and thoughts on Dario Argentos' Deep Red, aka originally called Profondo Rosso, done in 1975, directed by Dario Argento, starring David Hemmings and Daria Nicolodi, who would later become Dario's wife and give birth to their daughter Asia Argento, which you would see in the later films. Um, is this the last great Giallio done? I believe it is. It seemed to the early 70s to 75 when this was done. I think this is it. I think this is it. A little bit after, times change, content changes. But yeah, I think this is still number one for me as my favorite Dario Argento film. Um, as my recent collection update video you saw, I got the 4K of Suspiria. I have seen that movie. It might be a 1B. I know that's not fair. So anyway, I'm going to relook at that again, and I'll give you my reviews and thoughts on that bad boy, but it's all up to this masterpiece. So this movie is almost, to me, as a Giallio, a 10 out of 10. So I'm going to give it a very strong 9.5 out of 10. Some of the comedy aspects in here, a little bit, is just kind of puts me off a little bit, but that's really the half. Everything else is perfect about this film. To the way the pacing goes of the characters, the way they introduce everybody to the openings of the curtains, which are deep red curtains. Um, good, good kills good kills in this movie. Specifically the opening when the great soundtrack that was done by the music group Goblin is on point, where you see the gloves of the killer knocking over random things, and it just blazes greatness in the music. Um, like I said, just one of the greatest soundtracks of all time for a movie, in my opinion, specifically this Giallio right here. And yeah, great stuff. Like I say, David Hemmings and Daria Nicolodi are great together. This Blu-ray that I have here, I picked this one because I love the cover of this. I first saw Deep Red on Amazon Prime, and then off of Amazon, I saw the Arrow Blu-ray release of this, and yeah, just 20 bucks, and I picked it up. So that was a few years ago, and the rest is history. And and I do have the 4K, which is a great scan for that. There's a great video essay done on that really talks about the film and the history, and mentions some of the other Giallo directors of that time, like Roberto Lenzi, and then of course the late great Lucio Fulci. And I just really liked it. Really, the first video essay I've ever watched and stuff like that. And this is really my first time really taking notes on something here. So you must excuse me. I'm reading off of my notes right here that I wrote down about this great Giallo film. A little history. It seems like these Italian directors don't seem to like people very much. I don't know. It must be the passion of it and stuff like that too. It was stated that Dario really didn't like his actors that much. I mean, maybe that's kind of the reason of the first-person point of view of the killer, that he focused more on that in his films. I have no issue like that. I don't really know, so I'm not going to make assumptions. Him and his later to become wife, Daria Nicolodi, it was a relationship of love, but they had problems in the later films that she did with him, because she was into some other films, but he died down her character a lot in those films. So this is really the only film right here, Deep Red, where you see her at her best. Real quick fun fact. When she gave birth to their daughter, the day was the same month, the same day where Dario and her first met. And I thought that's a really cool fact and stuff like that. Really neat stuff. Like I said, he got kind of like sour on her for some reason. I don't know. Like I say, I'm not going to get too big into that. And but yeah, really good cast of characters, and really, yeah, just like great atmosphere. This was done in Turin as well. I believe I said that right. The bird with the crystal plumage was done in Rome. And then when they did Cat O' Nine Tails in Turin, it just everything just matched and stuff like that. Beautiful areas, beautiful scenes. There's a cool, you can say, car scene with the main character's friend, you can say, and the ending is on point. I've seen this a bunch of times. The ending still gives me chills. Great ending to a great Giallio movie, and yeah, in my opinion, the last great Giallio done from that decade, and we've seen some good ones kind of close to that. I'll get more into that in later videos, but yeah, really great stuff. And so yeah, that's my reviews and thoughts on this masterpiece of a movie, Deep Red. Like the video, please like and subscribe if you could too, please. Love the support from you all. Thank you all very much for the support and shout outs. I really appreciate that. Excuse me. And we'll talk to you all later. Take care. Bye.